the King Snake Saga. It's a shame, really. It's the number 5 guitar as far as travel/mini guitars on Reverb right now. You can find them in almost any Guitar Center. The prices fluctuate wildly from $160 brand new to $220 brand new. Shipping is included. Shipping is not included. You can find them all over the place. I've got a 9.5 radius neck, just like Strat's, maple fretboard, which a lot of Strat players prefer. It's got 2 humbucking pickups in it, so there's not a lot of distortion. And once you do the work, once you put on appropriate Strat buttons, once you change some things around as far as the fret sprout, once you get it playable, it ought to be something. It ought to be something. But it wasn't. I mean, sure, it felt good. I've got 6 other guitars that have a very similar neck on them, so it felt good. I put on my strings that I like, and it felt just like every other guitar, and that should have been enough. But it wasn't. It had dual humbucking pickups, just like the Dinky Minion, and it should have been enough, but it wasn't. And the really sad thing about it is I did this comparison a few months ago when I was talking about MoJo or No-Go, and I really wanted to like this guitar. I have really struggled to try to like this guitar since the first time I picked it up in a Guitar Center. And I looked at the price and I put it down. And then next time I was in, I'd pick it up and I'd put it back down. And next time I'd trade in a guitar, I'd pick it up and I'd put it down. And I did that dance forever until I finally got one. And it was in such bad shape when I got it. Maybe it was just the taste in my mouth that it left. Maybe it's just not a good guitar. You know? You can't like them all. They can't all be your number one. They can't all be one that you just gravitate towards and grab. But it was a shame. But a funny thing happened on my way to listing it. For starters, I found them everywhere. And unless I was willing to ship it somewhere, I was going to have to take a bath on it like you wouldn't believe. But I thought, rather than get rid of it like I had with that Mitchell MS-100, rather than repeat that mistake, what if I found some MoJo? What if I took something that I liked, something that I knew I liked, something that I had found success with in other guitars? What if it was just a matter of simply swapping out the pickups, giving it a little flavor, somehow going from No-Go to MoJo? So I thought I'd do that. And you know what I ended up with? Faux show.
The Wednesday night info show.
The Squier Mini Jazzmaster. King Snake. Do you remember that stupid game that couples used to play whenever they were getting along and they wanted to fight? You know, not that game, the other one, where they named someone famous and then the other person was supposed to say whether they would marry them or murder them or enjoy their company for a short period of time. That's kind of how this guitar is. Sometimes you want to marry it. Sometimes you want to break it down into little pieces and scatter it to the 4 corners of the earth so that it can never be reassembled. And sometimes you just want to spend a short period of time with it. That's what I did last month when I used it as center stage. I mean, look at the thing. It's pretty. But last month, grading MoJo or No-Go, I didn't even mention it. I just breezed on by. And that's how we end up here on the table, checking to see if this trim ring fits over the gaps that I'm going to cause, because I'm putting mini humbuckers in a space where a humbucker is designed to go. I don't know why I keep buying guitars with humbuckers expecting the results to be different. These mini humbuckers are the snake oils that I've got in the Vox SDC1, and I love them. They have a variety of tone that I enjoy, a very versatile set of pickups. So why not put it in a guitar that I love the look of and I love the feel of? Well, for starters, because the cavity is not deep enough for the screws that come with the pickups, and all of the other screws that I have don't fit those pickups. So I've got to take a drill and just barely make a little shallow depression inside the cavity where these pickups can slide. Now, one of the concerns someone may have is that I'm actually going through the shielding on the inside of the cavity. If there were a single coil pickup that I were putting in place, I would be worried. But these mini humbuckers are in the unshielded voxes without a single bit of additional noise. They're a great combination of pickups. You just have to make sure that they fit into the depression. It took a little longer than I'm showing because I had to keep going a little bit, because you never want to take off too much at any one time. But now it's time to go ahead and start wiring up the pickups. I choose to do these one at a time now so I can keep track. And this is one of those really sensitive switches that I have a tendency to melt. So I want to get my iron hot but not keep it connected for a long period of time and just try to really touch the sensitive spots for a short period of time instead of prolonged contact, which will conduct the heat inside the switch to the plastic where they tend to get all melty. One other change is I tend to do one pickup at a time so I don't really have a chance to mess up the switch. I can still do it. I mean, I'm gifted that way. But as long as I disconnect the front pickup, then rewire the new front pickup, it tends to keep things straight in my brain and straight on the switch. After doing this as much as I have, I've learned that it's better to really change the sequence around to make it as foolproof as possible because of the fool that's involved. But I've also learned that taking your time and going slow is the best way to do it. Not rushing for content, not trying to preserve memory space on my phone, not trying to worry about if anyone's ever going to see this. Just taking it one wire at a time, one connection at a time, and trying to be as meticulous and clean as possible. Some changes that I've also made now is I tend to pre-tin contacts in order to help make contact quicker so that I don't heat the switches up as much. I tend to disconnect and connect all my grounds at the same time so there's fewer connections, and that tends to keep it a little neater as well. But the biggest difference is probably my attitude. Now that I've done more than 40 guitars, I tend to know whatever corner I paint myself in, I can probably find my way out. So there's no reason to be on the verge of panic or get concerned when things go wrong. They're not complicated machines. They're not fragile, even if they are precious. It's a fairly consistent cycle of things that once you get in order, really have a tough time falling apart. You can always make a cleaner connection. You can always not redo things and unattach them. And most importantly, you always check to see that the connections are solid and the switch is oriented correctly before you button the thing up. I love the clicky noise, especially when the switch is oriented in the right direction, because that's when it's time to clean things up, to secure the pick guard in place, to go ahead and put the strings back on it, and then it is time to play. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Center Stage, where tonight we feature the redesigned Mini Jazzmaster, now known as the King Snake. We've all known them. We've all dated them. We may have even been them once upon a time. I give you the King Snake and the new original song, King Snake. Funny how that worked out. Like, share, subscribe, comment, enjoy. He'll say he's 6'2", but he's 5'9". He'll show you good food and the finest wines. He'll take you out almost every night, and he'll make you feel like everything is alright. He's gonna use you, abuse you, and always confuse you, 'cause the only thing he loves is himself. He doesn't need you, concede you, he only wants to breed you, and then he'll put you up on the shelf. He's got an angel smile with the devil's guile. He'll say he loves you, but all the while he's the King Snake. Yeah, he's the King Snake. She'll say you're the only guy that's caught her eye. She'll tell you her tragedy and all the lies. She'll show you those lying bedroom eyes, and she'll love you almost every night. She's gonna use you, abuse you, and always confuse you, 'cause the only thing she loves is herself. She doesn't need you, believe you, and only deceives you as she slowly turns your life into hell. She's got that angel smile with the devil's guile. She says she loves you, but all the while she's the Queen Snake. Yeah, she's the Queen Snake. Dine you and try to redefine you, so you're living like you're somebody else. To them, malicious is delicious and even nutritious for their ego and their mental health. They'll keep you at home all alone, waiting on them to call. So while they're lying and cheating, you'll never defeat them, 'cause they're gonna blame you for it all.